A 60-year-old woman named Lisa Edwards died in police custody following a hospital visit in Knoxville, Tennessee earlier this month. And now the disturbing body cam footage has been released to the public. Now, before we show you the video, which is in fact disturbing, and I want to give you a warning well ahead of time, here's the context of what happened, okay? So Edwards flew to Knoxville from Rhode Island on February 4th. After feeling ill, she went to Blount Memorial Hospital, where she was released after brief treatment. Later that same day, she went in for additional help at Fort Sanders Regional Medical Center. The next morning, the hospital discharged her, and after refusing to leave the hospital because she still didn't feel right, officers arrived to confront her. So she originally sought help because she was experiencing extreme abdominal pain, but reportedly wouldn't leave because she insisted that she had shattered her ankle and needed more help, okay? Hospital security called the police to have her evicted from the property, claiming that she was trespassing and she wouldn't leave. And the responding officer decided to arrest her and take her into custody, okay? So he, along with several other police officers, then tried to put her into a police van. But Lisa, who was in a hospital wheelchair, said that she was unable to lift herself into the vehicle, okay? Now, in this portion of the video that we're about to watch, you'll see Lisa struggling to support herself and officers repeatedly accusing her of faking her distress. Again, it's disturbing, just want to give you that warning. Let's watch.
Oh no.
I need you to step up.
I can't.
Yeah, you have to.
I can't. You're gonna break me.
Yes, ma'am. You're gonna have to get in.
My ankle. I can't breathe. I'm gonna pass out.
Look, stop. Okay, it's not working. Okay, just stop. Okay, we're not doing this. So we're gonna put you back there. We're not doing this no more with you. So quit. You've been medical cleared, so we know better. Get in the daggone.
Okay.
I can't pick her up because she's dead weight. She's not using her damn legs on purpose.
She's not helping.
Listen to me. This is the Lord's day. All I want to do is give you some coffee and some oatmeal. We're not going to deal with your mess this morning. We've already spent too much time on you. You're going to get up here in this van and you're going to go to jail. We're done with this. I'm tired of this dead weight crap. So listen, this is going to be your option. You're going to get up and you're going to sit here, or I'm going to stuff you in the floor. So which one do you want it to be? You know what's about to happen? You're about to get some more charges. That's what's about to happen.
Get up there and quit with this bull crap.
A stretcher, please.
The stretcher's not going to help you.
If we can't get you in there, what the makes you think we're going to get you on a stretcher?
Just stay on the other side of the river. Uniform's all nasty from her. Ah.
So at one point, she tells the cops that she's having difficulty breathing, asks for her inhaler. They refuse to help her out. And at one point, okay, first they insist that she doesn't have an inhaler, and then sarcastically ask if she wants a cigarette instead. So go ahead and make fun of her while she's clearly in distress, but they thought she was making it up. And look, if I want to be generous to the cops, the hospital discharged her and demanded that she leave. And since she refused to leave, that's when they called the cops and the cops showed up and arrested her, right? Why did the hospital discharge her? Because clearly she was having issues. And guess what? Later, she died of a stroke in police custody. So clearly when she was saying she was in distress, she wasn't lying about it. So the hospital, in my opinion, is at fault here. And the way the cops reacted to her callously was disgusting. But I am wondering if they reacted to her that way because they had assurances from the hospital that she was safe to be discharged.
For sure that had to do with it, yes. So look guys, context here. If cops do their job right, it is a difficult job because sometimes people are faking it. And so does that mean they should treat people this way? No, because guys, I got news for you. Sometimes they're not faking it. And so, but you see it in all the cop videos that we cover, right? So again, I'm giving you as much context as possible. We're not gonna cover the stories where they are faking it. Those never make it into the news, right? But since some percentage of them are clearly not faking it when they say they can't breathe or they're having a medical issue, that means it's incumbent upon the police to be extraordinarily careful. And does that make their job harder? Yes, of course it does, right? and they don't know who's telling the truth and who's not. And yes, it's gonna be difficult for 2 or 3 of you to get her into that chair when she's quote unquote not helping you. It's turned out that she wasn't helping you because she's about to have a stroke, right? And she was in a lot of pain and in real bad health situation, right? So take 2 or 3 of you and do it right and treat her politely. By the way, treat her politely even if she is faking it. And I know that's super hard for cops to deal with on a daily basis, right? Because not everybody is an angel, and we are not seeing that story, right? But guys, if you're a cop and you say, hey, I should be paid a lot of money and I should get this and I should get that and I should get the benefit of the doubt, etc. Well, you gotta earn it by doing a hard job. And part of that job is to treat everyone like they're human beings.
Yeah, and how about give her the benefit of the doubt? She says she's in pain, she says she's struggling, she says she needs her inhaler. How about instead of denying her what she's asking for, give her the benefit of the doubt. Don't just assume she's lying and get her inhaler. And by the way, look, I almost hesitate to go to the next clip because it's really difficult to watch this. But she did in fact have an inhaler in her luggage. So you're about to see what transpired in the next clip.
You're having these breathing problems are there when you're out here smoking a cigarette.
You don't have an inhaler. We can't find it. We've looked everywhere, we can't find it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You do not have an inhaler, but you have 6 packs of cigarettes, ma'am.
There's nothing in her purse.
Yeah. I don't know if it's in that suitcase, but I don't feel like rummaging through it. What do you need your purse for?
You don't have one in there. We've already went
You
through
don't
it.
have an inhaler in your purse. What do you need now?
My purse.
What's in your purse that you need? You don't have an inhaler in your purse, ma'am.
Hey, I found one in the suitcase.
Right there.
Please hurry. Okay. I can't be. I'm gonna die.
You want a cigarette?
No. No.
While she's laying on the ground, the officer who drove the van is heard telling another cop that Edwards will not fit inside and that forcing her into it could have health impacts. She's saying she can't breathe. If she falls over either way and she can't breathe, if she dies, that's on me. I'm not willing to take that risk. That's what the cop was heard saying.
Well, they did take that risk and she did die. So look, thank God this was not racial. So can I get everybody to focus and realize that we train our cops to be callous to us? We train them that way. This is not an accident. Like when you have any other profession, they don't act this way. When it's police, we tell them your lives are more important than the other people's lives and the citizens are not that big a deal, especially if they're poor. Keep it real, right? And somehow, but the other side says no, magically, the cops are all that way. But it's not because of the training at all. It's not the culture that we teach cops that they're more important than other people.
This is a cocktail of all of the institutional failures in this country, okay? Our healthcare system and how insanely callous that is. I mean, think about discharging this woman when clearly she is not to be discharged. Clearly she's struggling with her health. She's complaining about pain, complaining about her ankle, complaining about severe abdominal pain. And it's like, no, you're ready to go. Who knows how long the doctor even looked at her?
I don't know how many times you guys have been in this situation, but I've been in plenty of situations where loved ones had something that the doctors couldn't find the first time they went to the emergency room. And it turns out they weren't lying. They really did have something and they couldn't find it. So can we please treat each other with a little bit more care and humanity, etc. But the folks who should have the most of it in the hospital and the cops, in this case, wound up having the least amount of care and compassion, and now that person has passed away because of it.
Now, while the 4 police officers are on paid administrative leave, they will not be facing any criminal charges for what happened. The district attorney has already made that clear. And I do want to just quickly read a statement from the hospital. The hospital has been in contact with Miss Edwards' family and expressed our sorrow soon after their loss. Although we cannot comment on specific details, patients are not discharged from the emergency room unless they are stable. We have just seen the Knoxville Police Department's body cam footage and are continuing our investigation. Seems like people do get discharged when they're not stable.
There's no one who sees that video and thought that she was stable. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. I really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.